Hello there guys and welcome back. This is Science Orzo. Many of you have asked me to do a video on how to study maths. Well, here we go. In this video, I'm going to show you some tips which can help you to make this subject called maths more easier. So before we start it off, press on that subscribe button and press on the bell icon to get notified when we upload more videos like this. So, let's begin. Make notes. You haven't heard anyone, literally not anyone say that make notes for maths. Not for maths? Are you serious? Yes, I'm serious. I'm very serious. You can make some notes for maths and it can help you a lot. Literally, there are 3 ways of dealing with notes for maths. Number 1. Read others' notes. Reading others' notes won't help you much, but it is better than not reading at all. Number 2. Copy someone's note. Instead of reading someone else's note, you can copy it down using a pen and paper. This is more effective than the first one. Finally, you can create your own note. This is the most effective one out of 3 because it is you who is going through the book, finding examples, making a small note out of it. So now, let's see how to create a note for maths. Let's take a simple example, the quadratic equation. Now, how many of you remember this equation? Do you really need to memorize this? Of course yes. Instead of using the name formula for this, we can use a better name, which is shortcut. Because there was a mathematician in this world who did all the hard work in deriving this equation to make it simple for us to do sums. Now, let's see what we can write here. You must find examples from your textbook. You must find hard sums related to this quadratic equation and write it down. I need you to understand how the textbook has solved that relative question. I need you to include it in your note. So that's how you make a note for simple thing like this. You can also use this on topics like Pythagoras theorem, trigonometry, probability and many more. Practice makes perfect. I think you have heard these 3 words commonly. Yes, practice makes perfect. You know that your brain is wired with neurons. When you get a brand new type of sum, you cannot solve it instantly. You take time in order to get familiar with it. But when you do it over and over and over again, your brain becomes familiar with it. What's happening inside your brain is that different parts of it are linked together by connections called synapses. The more you repeat the process, the stronger the synapses become. For example, if you ride a bicycle for the first time in your life, I guarantee you will fall at least once. Because the bicycle is new to your brain. Your brain doesn't know how to do this. Your brain must make new connections inside your head to make sure you get familiar with riding the bicycle. Now when you ride the bicycle every day and practice every day, your connections become stronger and stronger and stronger. That's how people master different arts. Let's take an artist. When he drew his first picture, was it beautiful? No, right? Because he's new to it. And as the time grows, after he practiced a lot, he became a master of it. So he became the name artist. So that's how you do with maths too. You do variety of sums over and over again so that you become familiar with the content. Then finally you come into a situation that you don't even need to think about it. You will automatically solve the problem. Find a good tutor. This is literally the most important thing which you must consider when doing a subject like mathematics. Because when you are stuck out there with a sum which you cannot solve, unlike other subjects you cannot Google it. You cannot search your textbooks for answers. Because this is mathematics. The answer can be only found inside the question. So this is the time where your maths tutor comes into work. You can ask him to help you with the sum. Mathematics is all about logic and practice. They won't ask you to explain the Pythagoras theorem in words. But what they do is to ask problems which relate to that certain principle. This is why most people don't like the subject, because they think that education is all about memorizing and writing exams. No. Maths is the best example for that. In maths, you can't do that. You can't memorize maths unless it's a formula, as I mentioned before. So these are the 3 tips which I have to share with you. Hope you gain the maximum benefit out of this. So my final advice is to practice. The best study tip for maths is to practice. Go from the basics. Do the easy sums first, then go to the hard ones. And finally, you will go into a situation where you can do any sum in your syllabus. So before going, press on that subscribe button and press on the bell icon. Don't forget to share this video with your friends so that they also can benefit. Thank you for watching. See you guys soon in another interesting video. Until then, bye bye.